Welcome to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Okay, fine. I'm not a singer, but by golly, I love Christmas, and I'm so excited. Well, it's not quite Christmas yet, and it's not going to be here until next month, but I'm pretty much feeling like a kid on Christmas morning because I have this awesome new bottle of Midwinter Nights Dram. Just picked it up, and I was so excited that I actually found it. It comes in at a little more than 98 proof. This is Act 9, Scene 2. When it comes to this bottle, I'm extra excited because I didn't know if I was actually going to find it, and Bill and I were planning on going to Park City. We were going to make a trip there just to find this bottle. But we were like shopping around and we kind of heard it in the air that maybe the bottle would be released a certain day. So on that day, we rushed to the liquor store and yes, we found the Midwinter Nights Dram that everyone in the whiskey community has been talking so much about. But does it live up to all that hype? Well, I'm ready to find out. Phew, I get a little ADD and I get a little scatterbrained sometimes and I get so excited when I tell stories. Sometimes I just end the story and then you're like, so where's the rest of the story? Yeah, so we had planned to go to High West, but since we found the bottle in Denver, we didn't have to go to Park City, Utah. Although, it's a good thing that we didn't end up going to Park City because I just saw a post from High West last week that said they ran out of the bottles. Like they're sold out completely out of them. They've sent them all to the liquor stores everywhere and they have no more left. So good luck hunting for one. I hope you find one. May the odds be ever in your favor. All right, so now it's time to find out if this bottle is really worth all the hype. I'm ready to find out. Oh boy. The nose is like Christmas just exploded in a cup. It's minty and it has that rye finish, or not rye finish, but those rye notes. Ah, you get plums. Sweetness of like a sugar cookie. A little bit of cinnamon. Some baking spices. Some leather. Definitely though a lot of plum, a lot of like a sugar cookie plum. So I guess sugar plums. I've never had a sugar plum. I've had a plum and a sugar cookie. So I'm going to assume that maybe a sugar plum tastes like that. It smells delightful though. Very sweet, does not burn the nose. It has so much flavor. There's so much flavor. It's very complex. Now it's time to give this beautiful dram a swig. Oh, wow. This calls for a holy moly moment. Holy moly, that is delicious. Oh, it's warming down my soul right now. So much going on with this one. So this one has some orange peel, tea notes. You get that sugar plum or sugar cookie plum flavor that I just smelled on the nose. It follows the palate. It feels like you're actually drinking a warm spice, like mulling spice, orange peel tea. If you've ever had, there's a tea that's like called Constant Comet tea, and this reminds me a lot of that, but it also has those dried fruit notes. It has, oh wow, some mintiness to it. It's just so warm and the flavor just lasts so long. I mean, if I could pick a perfect rye whiskey, this is it right here. Everything, it's so complex. I mean, the more I smell it, the more flavor I can pull out of it. To me, it smells a lot like Christmas tree pines too. It has a very pine tree note. Take another sip. This is so good. I mean, it's like heaven really fell into a glass at Christmas time. Oh, even more. I mean, now I'm getting a little more baking spice. I mean, brown sugar, sugar cookie, like I said. Oh, there's just so much going on with this. I feel like the more I drink it, the more I'm going to continue to pull out of it. But it is, it smells so good and it tastes just, it's so perfect. This one, it's so good. So on that note, I mean, this bottle comes in at $100. I would absolutely spend $100 on this bottle. And as for my rating on this, which I honestly don't want to stop drinking it because it is so good. There is nothing wrong with the way this tastes. The flavor lasts. It doesn't have a dry finish. It just warms down your chest like you're drinking a spiced mulled Christmas tea with a really great warmth to it. It's so delicious. So my rating, I'm giving this a rating I've never given anything yet. I'm going to give this one 4.5 corks. And the reason why I don't give this 5 corks, well, I mean, you can't have a perfect whiskey, but actually I think you can. And it's perfect. It really is perfection in a glass. But the only thing lacking here is the fact that not everyone in the world can enjoy this. It's such a limited quantity of this bottle that not everyone gets it. So that's why I'm going to give it a 4.5 instead of a 5. But if you have this bottle at home, I want to know, what do you think of it? Also, here's another thing I need to know. It's not quite Thanksgiving yet, and I'm ready to put all the Christmas decorations up. I'm totally in the Christmas spirit. I've got my Elf shirt on, which Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. So, is it too soon to be putting up Christmas decorations, swigging Christmas drams, or are you ready for doing that? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, are you like a Grinch kind of person? Grinch is a great movie. I want to know what you think. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and Merry Early Christmas.